back now at 8:09 with teen pop sensation Justin Bieber and a new film coming out. It's called Justin Bieber Never Say Never, and you guessed it, it's about a small-town kid from Canada whose big-time musical dreams do come true. Justin, good morning. Great to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's nice to have you here. So I watched this with my two older kids yesterday, and I'm going to tell you something. I was very surprised. I liked it a lot. And also, you have worked so hard over the past year or year and a half to get to this level of success. Is that why you wanted to make the movie, to show people what you've been through?
Not just that I've been working hard, but just show what I've been going through the past 2 years and how much it really takes out of you. And it's just, out of all of it, it's just been so much fun just being able to live my dreams, and just it's been amazing.
You talk about what you've been through. One of the things that comes across in the movie is there's been a camera in front of your face almost non-stop for 2 years. Has it at times that gotten a little bit aggravating? Yeah,
definitely. I've definitely told the camera, just like, can you just not film right now? I just need a second. And, you know, they're really good about it.
Anyway, touring the country, here's some scenes where you're at radio stations, and boy, you went and trekked to a lot of radio stations trying to get them to play your music, or if they were playing your music, to promote that music. But always the cameras were there, and it was interesting to see how the crowd started to grow and go from a few kids who would go to these stations to meet you to dozens, to hundreds, to thousands.
Yep. It's really... It was crazy because, like, I started out just posting videos online and, like, just not wishing for anything, and then, like, this all happened, like, really fast.
I think something else that comes across in the movie, and I'm going to be blunt here, I think there may be a temptation among some people to look at you and what's happened and say, this is a creation. This is a guy who was created by some slick PR people. But what really comes across in the movie is you're a pretty darn good musician too. I mean, you play the drums and have since you were a young kid. You play the piano, you play the guitar. Is it important for people to stop and take note of that, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing music ever since I can remember. It's been such a big part of my life, and I really want that to be shown, especially in my movie.
You have one particular part of this movie I know is your favorite. You like it when, you know, it's shown that before concerts in some of these cities where you perform, you know, members of your team, and you have a great team, by the way, they go out and they delight fans by giving away free tickets. Why do you like that part?
No, I love that part. It's like one of my favorite parts because, like, everyone like, it just gets happy. It's like makes everyone happier. You go to the back and you give tickets to people who have top row seats, and you give them front row tickets, and it just makes people's day. It's amazing.
One of the things that's talked about a lot in the movie is childhood, and on a couple of occasions in the movie, you or people around you talk about trying to preserve some aspect of your childhood. And when you're 16, is it a pipe dream? Is it impossible at this stage to have some kind of real childhood?
Well, I make sure I have at least one day off a week. I tell them, like, I need at least one day of downtime to just either rest or hang out with my friends or do something, you know, for me, because, like, the rest of the week is all jam-packed, and usually I wake up early, go to bed late. So, I mean, I have to have at least one day.
You talk about your friends, and one part of the movie I actually thought was a little sad. Was there's a part where you are hanging out with some of your childhood friends, and one of them, and I apologize, I don't remember his name.
It's all good.
But he says something to the effect, we used to hang out all the time. And now we don't get to see him much anymore.
Yeah, it's hard because I'm away from my friends, I'm away from my family. Like my brother and sister, who I've waited for a brother and sister all my life. I have a two-year-old sister and like a 1-year-old brother. So it's hard being away from them as well.
Well, but do you worry that you'll look back at some point when you're 20 or 25 or 30 and say, those moments that I could have been spending hanging out with those kids, I can never get back?
Yeah, you only live once, but at the same time, my brother and sister are going to grow up, and they're going to be proud of me, and, you know, they're going to be able to look up to me. So in that aspect, I'm not going to regret anything.
You've got this voice that makes especially the young girls swoon. Are you worried about your voice changing? You're 16.
No, I mean, my voice is definitely changing gradually. It's definitely lower than it was last time I was with you, right?
It is. Are you worried you're going to go through that awkward stage that I remember I went through?
Yeah, I think that everybody's voice changes, and it's just how you go through it. There's a lot of people who've gone through it gradually, and there's some people that haven't, but I have a great vocal coach, and it's helping me. One of the one of my favorite parts about this movie is it is 3D, and you know, everything looks better in 3D, especially, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you look, oh my gosh.
No, now you're lying.
Those
Now you're lying.
Those dimples look amazing.
No, those aren't dimples, those are wrinkles. There's a big difference.
It looks smooth. Everything looks good right now.
There's a rumor going around you may cut your hair. Is that true?
No, well, actually, like, I'm just, like, messing it up a lot. Like, before, usually I had it just, like, flat, like, everything just regular shape. But, like, I'm just messing it up now.
All right, so it's not, you're not going to shave it off like me or anything like that. No? Let it fall out naturally. Look at all the people out there. A lot of these young ladies.
Oh, my gosh, you're 3D. Oh, my
have
gosh.
been gathered here since 7 o'clock last night.
I love you.
One of those young ladies, actually, we asked to come in the studio.
No, really?
Is it Melissa, is it? Is that your name, Melissa?
Melissa, how are you?
We plucked her from the crowd because she would like to ask you, first of all, Melissa, where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Like nationality?
No, just where do you live?
New York.
You live in New York?
Yeah.
Okay, and how long have you been a Justin Bieber fan?
A long time.
A long time.
I've waited for this moment so long.
Have you seen him in concert?
Yeah.
You have? What's it like to see him this close, though?
Really good.
Yes? Do you have a question you'd like to ask him?
I want you to have these.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you miss about being a normal kid?
What do I miss about being a normal kid? I miss being able to just like go home and just relax and just be with my family and just like not do anything for like a while. But like I love what I do and everything's amazing. I love putting smiles on people's faces and stuff, so it's fun.
You just did. Apparently. Melissa, it's nice to meet you. Thanks very much.
Nice to
it's a
meet
pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. She's going to go. She is now a superstar among her friends. There's no question. Justin, the movie opens next Friday, I believe.
Yes.
And again, I really enjoyed watching it. It was
On the
great.
11th. Thank you.
And it's nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
This is Justin Bieber. The movie is called. I'll let you do it. You introduce it because you tried to be me last time. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, the movie is called Never Say. Let me do this.
Don't cross the legs
I
again.
did it already. I did it. The movie is called Never Say Never, and you can actually pre-order the tickets on when? Today. So you can pre-order the tickets today. So do that. Yeah.
Justin Bieber, thanks. We're going to be back right after. Oh, by the way, you're going to be back with Hoda and Kathy Lee.
Yes.
I think that's cool.